Hi everyone, I'm doing a haul video from two new vendors I've not used before. The first one's going to be Doodlebugs.com, and I found some really great deals there, and I thought I'd share them. Haul videos seem to be very popular on YouTube, so I figured I'd give it a shot. So the first item I got is the Mama Elephant Lunar Animals, and I got them just for the simple, perfect cute effect for them. I could use them on any card and I can color, and so I just thought they were fun. So I got those. They were a good price too, and I can't find them everywhere, so I figured I'd go for it. I was also getting a 10% discount because I had used, let me think, a friend from Instagram. I used her code. It gave me 10% off. I'll try to remember what that was, and I'll put it in the links. I also got a Hello Dynamics die. I've been looking forward to getting this one. Use it on a few cards with some of my crafty friends. That was reasonable also at $7.99. I usually put a pretty big focus on price. I'm not rich. So here's a friend die, also for my crafty friends when I send Happy Mail. Figured I could use that. And also this is a sun die. It's very popular in some of the Happy Mail that I receive, except I only get the die cut, but I really wanted the die, so I got that, and that was also $7.99. This is pretty special. I had gotten some this long cuts die. When I get dies, I really pay pretty good attention to the negative space that comes out of the die cut itself, and I use them for embellishments. So I was really looking for hearts. I use a lot of hearts on my cards, and you could use glossy accents to pretty them up. And I really wanted to get my hands on the most hearts I could get. And this die is for borders, but I figured, hey, look at all those hearts. I can use those hearts. So that's my reason for getting the long cuts from Fawn. For the little hearts. My video has crashed like 4 times doing this voiceover. I'm so frustrated. Let's hope it makes it past this little itty-bitty one-finger knife thing that I had gotten. Looks pretty reasonable to replace the blade. I've seen a few crafters use it, and I was just curious if it was going to be something that I could find useful. It was only $5.99, so it was pretty harmless, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I'm making this video, by the way, as I wait for my watercolor paint to dry. And if you've ever heard about watching paint dry and how long it takes, you'll see why I had enough time to do a haul video while I wait. So that was Doodlebugs.com. They're out of Washington State. Oh, look, I'm finding they gave me a free stamp in my order, which was exciting and awesome, very generous of them. It's a completely useful stamp. It's a thank you stamp, and I've got lots of people in the crafting community to share with me their techniques. So I thought this thank you so much stamp was going to be very useful. So I'm always excited to get free things, and I could use that bag again. I was excited to see that. And so looks like that's the tissue paper for Doodlebugs.com, and we're going on to the next one. And the next one is also another vendor that I've never used before, and it's LDRS Creative. LDRS stands for Little Darlings Rubber Stamps, and they also carry other vendors. So this is new to me, so I figured if you're going to make a haul video, I'd rather not do another Simon Says stamp, blah, blah, blah. I thought maybe I should do one today with this new vendors and such like that. So I'm opening it up and just getting the invoice out of the way, hoping I don't show 100,000 people my address to my house. I don't think my husband would appreciate that. I personally wouldn't really have any problem with it. I don't think too many people are going to give me too much trouble about that, but looks like I got it out of the way this time. Of course, this video was about another 25 minutes long because I had left my address on the envelope and gave everybody plenty of time to write it down. So I had to clip this all up, and so it's shorter. So this is a dollhouse stamp. Now, I thought that this stamp was adorable. It was very artistic. I liked that the little girl looks like a Blythe doll. I don't know if any of you have heard of Blythe dolls, but they are a collector doll, and they've got a very classic look to them. So I did like this stamp for that, but I also really like the butterflies. I mean, there are so many butterflies that you can do, and you could use Tombow markers and just ink them up individually. So I was thinking, wow, I mean, there's like, what, 5, 6 different butterflies on this stamp. So I thought, hey, I'm going to get this stamp, and I'm going to use those butterflies in all kinds of different things. That's how I roll. Try to get the most out of every purchase I can possibly get. Well, it's looking pretty good for the voiceover so far. My iPad mini hasn't crashed yet, so let's move forward, shall we? So let's see. They were having a really great sale at this website, LDRS.com, or LDRScreations.com. And this hay bale, which can be used for any number of stamps that any of us really have when we're making a card, was only $1. So yeah, $1. This particular one doesn't have any padding on it, and you could just use a Zig 2A marker or 2A glue pen and wait till it dries, and it'll last forever, and it'll stick to your MISTI or a acrylic block, and you can use it. And this is a background stamp. It's like a greenhouse, and I've got a lot of individual greeting farm characters, and the thing is that making the scene is kind of a struggle for me. So I thought, I think I could make this work in some of my cards, especially every other season but winter. So I figured, hey, guess what? It's only $1. Not sure if they still have these stamps or not, but I made this video as soon as I could for you. They just came today. I only ordered them on Thursday, so it basically took 2 days to get here. So yeah, these two vendors were absolutely fantastic. I was very excited to get them so quickly. Again, this stamp has no padding. I don't really use padding. I use either my MISTI with the padding, or I just glue it onto a block and just stamp on a gush mat, a little cushioned mat. So it'd be gush mat, paper, stamp, and then you're good to go. It makes a perfectly good impression. Oh, here's the Zig 2A glue pen that I was telling you about. You could just scribble some glue on the back of these stamps that don't have padding and just wait till it to dry, and it's repositionable, and you can use that either in your MISTI or you can use that on a regular acrylic block. It works really well. And I have a lot of Purple Onion Designs rubber stamps that don't have padding, and I don't really find it necessary. I'm able to get great impressions. Okay, this was a really pretty stamp. I really like this stamp. It's a dollhouse stamp, and it just reminded me of my granddaughter because she's just so resilient. We went through a difficult custody situation, and we weren't able to see each other for, I think it was 2 years. And but now we're able to see each other, and we get along and so well. And one thing about children, all they really need from us is safety and substance, and we get to just spend our lives watching them bloom and turn into beautiful butterflies. I just really love this stamp. I loved what it symbolized for me and for young people as a whole. So pretty, right? I really liked it. I look forward to coloring with my Copic markers. So one thing that's important with coloring and practicing, or one thing with drawing or coloring or anything really, is you got to practice. And I don't know about you, but I really don't enjoy practicing unless I'm enjoying what I'm doing while I practice. So I'm getting these stamps so that I can do just that. So this was also at LDRS Creative, and they have saturated canary stamps. Lots of them are retired now, but they have them. And I have found a lot of Copic marker tutorials on using these stamps, and I saw this one, and this was $1. Now I'm not really excited about the style of this particular stamp, but the dog down in the corner, oh my goodness, I thought I can just spend $1 on this dog. Apparently his name is Bosco, and I just really like this dog, so I had to get my hands on this one. $1 for that stamp. And this one, I don't remember ordering this one, but it's in my package, so I'm guessing I did. And yeah, I guess it's called Wings. Is it Wings? I don't know. Maybe it was a freebie. No, Wings was Butterfly, Belly, and Bosco. I think this one might have been free. Daffodil Days. Yeah, I think this was free. I'm looking. Daffodil Days, Daffodil Days. No, it was free. Oh my goodness, they gave me a free stamp. Guys, is anything better than free? Huh. You'll see I have my Tonic Studios scissors right down there. Not the mini ones, but the big honking ones. I love them. They cut through anything. They're spectacular. No, I gave an appropriate little snip there. So I'm going to zip right through this next package. And I believe this is the most different purchase of this whole entire haul. And this was from a company called Ink Me This. Yeah, it is. I'm sure you're all familiar with Christina Warner. She does these beautiful writing, and I don't know what the terminology is for it, but it's just stunning writing. And she does calligraphy. She's done calligraphy and went to classes for it, and for like copper plate calligraphy. And I've always wanted to get into copper plate calligraphy. Well, she had a video recently up. You probably can find it without no problem. And she starts showing this black notebook with this black paper and these dots that help you draw these specific styles of writing. And this pen she had was stunning. It was pink with swirlies, and I just loved it. And, wow. Well, you know what happens next. I had to press pause. Christina went on pause. And then I went running, not walking, running to this Ink Me This website. And they make custom oblique meaning your nib is slightly off to the side. And they make you the color selection that you have. And you can order your very own oblique calligraphy writing tool. And this is mine. And I picked out purples because, I didn't want to be a copycat. Because, Christina already got pink. And I didn't want her to think, gosh, what a copycat. So I got purple. And guys, this is a acrylic, like a plastic smush of different colors. It's shiny. It's beautiful. And like I said before, I don't really like to practice. I don't know any human being who actually craves practice. But if you like what you're practicing and what you're practicing with, you're more inclined to do more of it. So I thought, I really don't need this oblique holder, but I gotta tell you, it's really inspiring me to use it because it's got all this prettiness and beautifulness. So I did it. I got it. Now it's here. It was here uber fast also, and it was a custom order. They had to do their restock first before I got it, but I got it. And I ordered it the day of Christina Warner's video. And she did say, by the way, this is no way enabling. She said, by no means do you need to get this expensive calligraphy oblique pen holder, nib holder. You don't need this. They have perfectly good nib holders that are much less expensive. And I encourage you, until you know that you like to do this, that you only use the more inexpensive ones. And I took that to heart. And I pressed pause, and I went to Ink Me This, and I bought my very own expensive oblique nib holder. I don't know. Anywho, this is the notebook that I bought with it. It's the exact one that Christina Warner was using. You can call me a copycat if you'd like, but my pen holder is not pink, and that makes me very unique and different from her. So yeah, guys, so this is pretty much it for my haul. I had a lot of fun, probably too much fun, figuring out where all these new places were. But because of my crafty friends, I was able to find new vendors, and they were the fastest shippers of all time, and I'm super duper excited, and I hope you are too. I hope that this haul video was a pleasure to watch, and I hope that you enjoyed getting to know new companies like I did. And I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to hear more from me. And I cleaned up one area of my craft room. This one desk that you're looking at is now solely for videos. And so I won't need to, wow, I didn't realize that was still there. So, guess we'll have to do some more editing? I'm not sure. If you could just ignore this part, we should be in pretty good shape. But I was trying to work out a way to talk to the video, and it just didn't work out. So, here's my haul. That was embarrassing. Sorry, guys. Okay, well, this is it. I have 3 desks, and this is now my video table that I will be doing my videos on. This is my first voiceover using iMovie, and it's my first time, guys, so be gentle. And I hope to be making more videos since I'm leaving that desk completely clear, which is like pulling teeth for me, because when I see an empty space, for some reason, I want to put stuff there and use it, but I can't. It's got a purpose, and its purpose to stay clear. It's a battle. It's a battle every day, guys. Okay, well, that's it for today. Like I said before, if you like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'm on Instagram as Little Save Girl, and Tracy Lustig here on YouTube. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.